Okay, we are a little bit late starting the stream, but that's okay. We are starting fresh. Mech Warrior 5 Mercenaries. We've got YAML, we've got 85 active mods, and this is going to be a very different experience compared to what we're used to. And of course, we're going to have to start a new game everywhere. Diz is here. Diz was instrumental in helping to get this list together. I'm just kind of scrolling through it.
Yeah. We have a lot of mods, and the problem is I probably am not going to be able to join co-op safely yet until we fully configure, because I have 87 active mods and you have 84, which is
85.
85. Okay. Well, I have apparently 2 that you don't or are missing, and I'm thinking it's the logos one. Anyway,
It could be. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, this is going to be a massive overhaul of Mech Warrior 5 Mercenaries with all sorts of goodies. It's gonna be like an entirely new game, but on top of that we have the new Shadow of Kerensky DLC installed, and as many mods as we could cram into this sucker as possible.
Yeah, and we're actually still missing a few because there's those 5 that are kind of in the list that you made. There were 5 in particular at the very top of your list that are good mods, but they're kind of not quite ready for prime time yet on DLC 7.
Which makes sense because they're yet another Inner Sphere and yet another Clan Mech. Clan Mech completely just disintegrated because of the addition of new Clan Mechs added by the base game.
Right.
When there was already Clan Mechs in that mod, as you can imagine, compatibility just destroyed itself, and those mods are so big that it's going to take an entire overhaul just to get them to fit within the new scope of things.
Right.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's an extremely exciting thing to get this going. It's really not going to be easy because when you have this many mods, you're going to have to expect crashes during normal gameplay, even if instant action and stuff works.
Yeah.
Campaign could play out differently, and this was a mad scramble with our schedules to get this together as is.
Yeah, I've been
just barely
I've been downloading mods all week, and I threw them all into a folder today, and troubleshot the bare minimum amount that I could do to get something running. So
meanwhile, I'm using Mod Organizer 2 and you're not.
Right.
So this should be funny. An interesting thing that's going on here. Yeah, one of the biggest additions we did actually get was mod options, which we were not being smart back then, and we didn't install, so we couldn't even adjust our mods.
Right.
But we have so many new things. We were waiting on TT Rules AI Mod 3. It updated, but it is totally incompatible right now with Coyote's mission overhaul, which is the biggest shame because the features of TT Rules are almost too good to pass up. But the same is true for Coyote's missions, and Coyote's done a lot of extensive work to overhaul the AI in his own way for the whole game, just like TT Rules. And so we have to wait for a compatibility patch there. For the most part, this is going to be a trial run for us before we actually start and like go all the way through with the base game, because if those two become compatible, this game is pretty much finished by those 2 individuals.
Yeah.
In conjunction with YAML, those 3 mods would have just changed the game perfectly for us as it is. So most of the other mods are just additional mechs, additional tweaks, mostly in the kilobyte size, and the big overhaul of mod biomes.
Yeah.
And just more mod option things to tune the game to our liking. It's going to be kind of crazy because we'll be tuning pretty much all day all the options we want in all these different mod configures, like unit cards and a spawn overhaul, which demands you go in and tweak individually what you want to change so you don't get like 10 million small laser turrets and stuff. It's going to be a lot of work.
Also, I'm not able to access online services for some reason.
Weird, because I am not having any issues with that right now, but like I said, I don't really think we're gonna get to that point today.
Yeah.
Co-op is probably impossible at the minute, so it's just gonna be on your end. You're the business end right now.
Well,
so
I guess let's get a new career started. We're gonna start there until we kind of iron out some of the problems. And then the goal is to start a new campaign at some point so that we get to see the whole Mason saga, because there was new stuff added to the with the Shadow of Kerensky DLC, which we would not have otherwise been able to access. Why do I not have? That is so weird. Everything's working except online services.
I see my name at the top. I see the co-op. Everything's working there. It's weird.
Yeah.
All right, new career.
Oh, you know what? I bet I know why.
Ah, wait a minute. Yeah.
I have an idea.
Uh-huh.
Well, I started MechWarrior with... Yeah, this is probably it. I started MechWarrior with the load order configurator. And what that means is that it wasn't checking to see whether GOG Galaxy was on. And unlike Steam, with GOG, you can play games without their online thing active or even running on your computer. It's just an executable. So I just clicked out of the game and clicked back in with the actual like icon on my desktop that runs it through GOG, and that might solve that problem.
Would make
Let us
sense.
see. One thing that you guys will see as you're watching this is that the load times have gotten significantly longer thanks to all the extra content that we've added to the game. And honestly, of the content that Diz wanted to add, I had to cut out quite a decent amount of it because I don't have as much hard drive space. So we got the 20 gigs of on biomes and the 10 or so gigs of other stuff and mechs and things like that. But we're missing another 30 to 40 gigs of mechs. So this is longer, but not as long as it's gonna be.
And keep in mind, we don't even have yet another Inner Sphere and Clan mech, so that would put your total to like 70 gigs or plus more.
Yeah.
Which is ridiculous. You would need more hard drive space just for this game, it sounds like, and that's a tall order.
It's becoming a fairly tall order. I mean, the first list that I downloaded and tried to install was 82 gigs just of mods, plus the game itself, which runs around 70 to 80 as well. And I was just like, okay, cool. I've got multiplayer again. So what I can do is I can start a new career in multiplayer, and if you happen to get around to it, you can hop in. So,
all right.
We haven't seen this yet on stream. I've done this personally in single player, but this is what the career opening looks like for anyone who hasn't seen this before. And we get a bunch of different choices to where we start and what we start with. And we've had some mods on that too to even bump that up. So there's a bunch of different... You can start as Wolf's Dragoons, and we can work for Jade Falcon.
Keep in mind that we have 2 mods here, which are more career options and even more career options.
Right.
So they're expanded from the vanilla game to have all of these factions, some of which are hard locked, but mainly the houses give us the chance to go for vanilla start, the default factions like pirates and stuff like that. Meanwhile, if you go for a clan, you have to start their era.
Right, of course, that makes sense. So if we wanted to, so here's the custom career start. You can choose your faction and all that stuff. can choose what year you start.
Now keep in mind, you, the fellas playing campaign out there, you can transfer your save over to when you're about to start a new career campaign. It gives you the option to import a save. So if you want to get like the starting pilots like Freeman and the starting mechs instead of what it gives you through here, you can absolutely do that. It's like New Game Plus at any time is basically how it works. So we were going to go with a specific house.
Yeah, there's a House Mercs start right here. We start out with some light mechs, and we started in 3015. We get 3 million starting C-bills. And the cool thing about these starts is that they actually rearrange the reputation levels and the difficulty levels of the various, what would you call them, conflict zones?
Conflict zones, yeah.
So if I select this, it gives me a warning. It's like, hey, this is, you're not going to get a tutorial here. It's like, yeah, thanks. And then it gives us the option to import data if we want, but we're going to start a new career.
Plus, the big deal.
In 2108, humanity began colonizing the stars.
You can customize a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of customization
Your
options.
reach would eventually span a vast region of space.
Which means that if you like starting things from scratch, you can do it in a million different ways. At a million different times. Yeah.
And it's dynamic in the sense that...
And it's mostly lore accurate. I'm sure there's probably a few typos here and there, but mostly lore accurate, I can say.
It's dynamic in the sense that the career zones are not locked at all to your starting rep. It'll grow alongside you, unlike the campaign where it was all static.
Right.
Mostly. It will still have some low-end zones.
I think in vanilla it's still static. It's just that they shuffled the numbers around a little bit. Because I tried playing a career, and, like, yes, the area where I started over in Steiner Space was, you know, low difficulty. But, like, as I moved, I stumbled onto areas that were very high difficulty, and I had to kind of go around. So, like, this might be more dynamic with the mods. I don't know. But like, yeah, there's a lot of different things you can play around with. So... I'm gonna share this on Discord so that you can see it. We've got to name our mercenary company and pick a logo, and this is one of the things that Diz made a lot of suggestions for. Is that, like, the original vanilla set is, you know, what, 15 or 20 things?
I don't want to be the Space Boars, Karunik. I don't.
Well, I mean, that's good. We could be a planet over a plate. What would we call that? The
Karunik's Crunchies.
Yeah. There's a boxing glove. We got a skeleton key. We've got the not Jade Falcons here.
And
dinosaurs. We've got Metal Gear Solid 5.
Yeah, so I added extended company logos.
Yeah, we've got 690 of them here, so we're just going to kind of flip through a few of these and see what we can find. Because you suggested a couple to me, but it's going to take us a while to get to them. Is that Gears of War?
Yes.
There's there's Gears of War in Germany.
Some of these are really cool. Some of these are not lore accurate. Some of these are like, why are you here?
Yeah.
But at least it's better than the vanilla game.
Yeah, it's better by a factor of, 35, so.
It's quantity over quality sometimes, but I'll take it.
I'm alright with that, like, it's a mercenary organization, not a friggin' art school, so, just a good skull would be fine.
We got these logos from a planet called Terra. Don't know if you heard about it. It's where humanity came from. They just made a bunch of crap and we just stole it.
I like these. The second Wakandan Irregular's Death from Above, and it's just a picture of a baby duck.
They're funny. Star League. I think this is why I might not be able to co-op with you. Hi, Dreamcast. Hi, just cat.
Wait a minute, that was a Dreamcast, wasn't it? Oh my god. It's thinking.
Oh, there's the logo that I was thinking we could use. Since we're Mason, we start as Davion.
Yeah.
But we're starting in Merrick space, so... Rixion mercenaries. That's funny. I still think
That's just so I remember. That's 96. We'll flip through a few more. We've got combination Davy and Steiner. We've got Davy
that
and
would never
Liao.
work. That would never work. That would never. Liao and Davion, no.
We got the Dragon and the
Davion.
Davion.
No.
We have the Dragonlance novels, so that's a strange crossover, but okay.
This is funny.
Yeah.
Hi, Rothbahog.
Eki, Pakong, Zoom, Boing. The Knights Who Say Ni? That's a solid one.
That is amazing. Oh, hey, we're in the BattleTech pack.
Yep. They're a little bit scuffed up.
Because they're just ripped straight from the game. So.
Yep. Well, I mean, it's not just that they're pixelated, but they actually have, like, battle damage.
I like the grittiness, I admit.
Yeah, it's alright.
There's a specific logo I chose out of all of these that you're getting close to.
If I actually have the right packages, which...
You do. You do. I know you do, because I see these all in the same pack.
Korun's Cthulhu's?
Korun's Cthulhu's. Oh my gosh.
We're a traveling pack of no dramatists. What else have we got?
Wow.
I guess we could play as the rabbit from Vib Ribbon. That's an obscure reference.
Ah. You are one pretty guy.
Blue Zombie Vikings. Bear Cavalry, you're pretty much fucked.
Oh, yeah. We don't have infantry, we just have bears. This is beautiful. Huh.
I hope I didn't miss it. But I guess we're still in the Mech Warrior pack, so...
Yeah, you didn't really miss it, but there's a lot to comb through, and it's just kind of mixed in there weirdly. I don't know why that is.
Yeah.
You'd think it'd be ordered like it is on the layout on the mod page, but we'll see it.
We'll get there. It's worth spending a couple minutes just to see all the fun stuff.
Oh, this might be close. It's got the shield stuff, that's why it caught my eye.
They're kind of popping in and out.
Oh yeah, I have no doubt it's in here, but we do have 690 of these.
Well, we're almost halfway through, so, you know, it's fine.
Oh, there's the hammer, so yeah, that
Hammers
is
are
close.
good.
There it is.
Right there? Yeah, this is...
Karunix Cosmos.
303. I'll remember that one, too.
With a K.
I feel like that episode of The Simpsons where Krusty had the Krusty Clown something or other. He's like KKK. Oh no.
Yep.
We'll just have Cosmos spelled with a C. That's another good one.
Oh yeah, I think that's pretty. Unless you want to spell your name with a C.
That would...
So rude.
Oh no, we're getting into Final Fantasy VI villain territory.
Hi, Coyote, even though you're just stealing their logo.
I mean, you gotta start somewhere.
Clan Coyote.
I mean, it could be worse. He could have picked the Wolverine. Like that.
Speaking of...
That'd be a fun logo to have once the clans arrive. They're like, I thought we got rid of you. No.
No, the best clan was always Clan Wolverine. They just got salty because they were too good.
I guess if you play Ultima a lot, you could pick that one.
True. Man, this is just fun. We're just messing around with this stream.
Just enjoying
probably
it.
Not
It's cool to see all this different stuff that people have put. Because some of these were actually done by, like, request and like community members and stuff. So like we're getting to see a bunch of cool stuff.
Yeah, these are the vanilla expanded ones, so you can play and role play Spears' company.
Right. You can just be like, yeah, we're just joining your company, and Spears' like, no, that's not what no, we're joining your company. He's like, oh god. I'd sue you for trademark infringement, but I just want you out of my system.
Fine, for the sake of a cover-up. Oh my goodness. But yeah, the cool thing about it is, right now, you can design your own logo, and you can submit it to the request pack, and the creator is still uploading, like, by the week. So, yeah, your logo could literally be added to the game as long as the creator's still active, which appears to be still going on. So, maybe I'll get plucky and design our own logo. I don't know. That might be a thing for later, since this isn't even going to be a full playthrough, because DLC 8 is on the horizon. Yeah. Hi, Looney Tune. Yeah, that's funny.
That's a different coyote, but okay.
Yep.
Just like, here, have a chess piece. I know that's one of the that's one of the mercenary canonical mercenaries, but it is a chess piece.
Yep.
Ooh, Highlanders. Maybe not the right Highlanders, but that is excellent, and I don't know why.
Yep.
Get a planet. Okay. Put a bunch of put a Scottish hat on it. What is it called? I forget the name of it, but yeah.
Para. Gosh. No, I think they do have basically a world in this setting that is just a planet-wide Scotland, and they're living there, which is amazing.
Old American quarter, I guess? Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know enough about old coins to know whether that's like an actual design that existed at one point, or just like a artist's rendition.
The BattleTech universe did not smell pennies.
Nope.
We got rid of ours in this weird timeline we're living in over here, so I don't know about the BattleTech universe, but...
Man, so many cool things. A lot of different themes, a lot of different shapes, a lot of different colors, grayscales. Very cool.
Hey, that's the
blurry burning cactus.
The blurry burning cactus is from a fanfic within a fanfic, because MechWarrior 4 Black Knight expansion, that was their logo.
Oh man.
And they're not even canon to the setting. They're just completely made up for that game. So we can roleplay a fan fiction from another fan fiction. I thought about it too, and thought it'd be kind of funny. Colonel Lawhorn dies and Eric takes over, whatever. We're in modded territory. Anything's possible. We're weird about it. all we want to be.
Well, we were talking about earlier how it would be really funny if the clans showed up and there were a bunch of mercenary organizations that had taken like really similar logos. Like it's like, you know, there's hundreds of years between the time that that Kerensky left and the clans came back, and like sometime in those 3 succession wars, what are the odds that someone was like Red Wolf? That's a cool idea for a logo, and you know what I mean? Like, a green falcon. That's a really cool idea. And like the clans show up, and they're like, "Why are you?" And like, you know, like just for honor purposes, they would have to like immediately attack those particular mercenary groups to claim.
The Hornet one I thought was kind of cool.
Yeah. It looks a little like a college sports team logo, though. I don't know.
I know, but. Then again, there is the Hunchback Gridiron, which is just a footballer's mech, and football is canon to the setting because the Ghost Bears literally play American football, and they conquered a planet through football. So, you know, what else can you expect?
Yeah. Man. All right, we are reaching the end here. We'll head back to, what was it, 309, I think?
Hi.
Hello.
I literally, I think one of the things we just realized going along here was these logos may be weird, but the BattleTech setting is weird.
Yes, very much so.
I'm Nazrin.
Hello, Nazrin.
So this is an important part of the YAML setup, and basically the metagame and how you set up how you want to play.
I'm Nazrin.
And there goes Nazrin. So
there's an upgrade the leopard mechanic, which I don't know that much about, but apparently like it restricts your mech landings to like lights until you spend money and points upgrading it. We might want to play around with that, but maybe not first. Oh, no, wait. You know what? We're waiting. This is gonna be a short playthrough anyway. Let's do it. What the heck? Let's try it.
Yeah,
just for fun.
It's worth checking out. It really is, yeah.
You can enforce mech destruction, where if the center torso is destroyed, the mech can't be repaired. That, I think, is probably a little too restrictive, honestly, and, like...
Yes.
You know, I don't know. I'm not so sure about that one. But, like, mech permission levels could be a thing. You can uninstall and install equipment that requires permission levels based on faction standing and merc level in an area. Okay, that's kind of cool. We could try that. Permission level offset, positive. We'll leave it at base for now. Death chance headshot. We'll cut that down just a little bit, like to 90. You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
And maybe we'll bump this one up like to 1 1/4, and then legged is 05 is fine. Partial mech salvage V2.
So partial salvage, basically. This isn't.
Yes, like in BattleTech, the PC game that we got a bunch of those logos from, where you had to collect 3 different partial mech salvages of each
to build a whole
variant to build a whole mech. We'll leave that on, sure, why not?
Personally, for our playthrough, I don't think we'd necessarily want to do that later on.
It'll make it harder to get hero mechs. Yeah, you're right. So maybe, I don't know. We can... These settings can be changed at any point during the game. So we can turn it back on later, right? Or turn it off later.
Yes.
Salvage assembly proficiency, 0.5. Okay. I mean, we'll leave these sliders... I don't know, do you want to change any of these sliders or just leave them? Just for brevity's sake?
We'll leave it as is. Like they said, we can change it. Plus, the only reason I mentioned against V2 is because we have another mod where we can run into heroes in our missions.
Right.
And the chance to salvage, quote, the chance is there. And if you have that turned on, then that mod renders pointless, mostly.
Mm-hmm.
And
Salvage
V1 I would not
Don't
use.
touch.
Complete mech salvage is what we'll have because that's vanilla.
Yeah, we'll leave that. I mean, I think that the preset immediately loaded is the vanilla preset. So, mech salvage V2.
Complete mech salvage.
We'll just leave it. We'll just leave it. and see how it plays, because we can always change it later. And in fact, we probably will end up changing it later when some of these mods that we're waiting for show up, you know?
Absolutely.
Weapon count needed for upgrade. Oh, so we can now, like, kind of alchemy mix weapons into higher tier weapons. Let's bump this up a little bit. Let's make it 5. Makes it a little bit harder.
So we need, like, 5...
5 tier 1s to make 1 tier 2, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. I personally don't mind just mashing 2 together difficulty-wise, but I also can agree with you that 5 is alright.
It's one of those things to make it, if we want to really aim for, like some higher tier stuff, that it kind of limits the number of them that we do, and it makes us maybe look around in shops for the lower tier ones to bump it up, at least until late game.
Because we'll be getting like tier 4 stuff in the late game a lot.
Yeah.
And then mashing 2 to get a tier 5, which are insanely strong, really hard. Yeah, it's just pay for upkeep in storage. I wouldn't.
No, we'll probably leave that one alone for now.
Upkeep is probably one of the things I hated the most about this game, because it just got so limiting, and one of the big things you struggled with in your game was finance.
Yeah.
And for what? It was weirdly limiting for not much reason. And in the BattleTech universe, the cost thing isn't even there, especially because you mention HBS's BattleTech. It isn't even nearly a thing, just like the long.
Well, there are monthly costs in HBS BattleTech. They're pretty significant too. So I don't know. I mean,
they can be, but yeah.
But I mean, in that game, you're limited to a single lance, and like the number of mechs that you can have is like pretty small in general. You don't, in this game we had, we wanted to have like, a lance and a half of lights, a lance and a half of mediums, 2 to 3 lances of heavies, and like, as many lances of assaults as we could get. And like I think it reasonably gets expensive. I think that the expense of that makes sense on some level.
Yeah, I guess the reason why I ended up lowering it just a touch in my game is not to just explode with money. I did that just by playing the game, right? Yeah. The cool thing is you have setting changes here, so whatever you do, you can export the settings here and then load your preset later.
Yeah.
With imports and stuff. And you have vanilla, balanced, question mark, and bonkers.
It's just hard. Yeah. Maybe too hard, maybe not. No idea.
They're basically just the community-made presets you want to do every so often. Cheats. Yep.
Here's the thing that's going to be kind of nice. Keep loadout in cold storage.
Oh yeah.
So we'll leave that on. That makes things a little easier too. So we're gonna save this.
Yeah, just export it.
Export it, and I'll change the file name and fiddle with it later.
Yep.
Or something like that. Anyway, here we go. Now they give us the tutorials, which is fine.
So you can try to invite me, and I'll see if I can join.
Alright. Let's try that. We've even got a little bit of improvement here. Let me see if I can... Yeah, there you are. Invite.
Let's see if it'll let me join, or if it'll flip out, because I have slightly different mods, but I'm thinking they could be client-side. Well, it immediately stopped loading, and black screened, so...
That's not good.
It's not, but it said I connected. How true are you being?
I see your name on the hey, that person's over there thing. Okay.
It's interesting.
We have 2 transmissions here. Now, when you're playing in career as opposed to campaign, they kind of you don't have that whole story thing going on, so they just kind of set you loose. But you still have the same, hey, you got to reach Merc level 4 before you can do certain things setup.
Yeah.
So we'll just accept these for the time being. There's a MRB rewards program as well.
Well, I am in the loading screen, so it didn't black screen to death immediately. Okay. I will just say, however, that this is a mod playground time. This isn't we are going to commit.
Right. Oh, and there are academies in this one now. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
That's cool.
That is new to the. That is new to.
We don't really have the cash or the pilots to play with that right now, but we'll get there eventually.
Yep. So.
Right now we just need to fly to some place where there's some missions, and it doesn't look like any missions spawned. But I guess we'll go to Buttsfleth and see what they have there. Yeah. Oh, and look at this! Now they have a purchases thing as well, as opposed to just repair cost and repair time being increased. Also, they have like a hey, things cost more here too. And are you sure you want to leave this system? Cost minus 1 billion sea bills. What?
Whoa! Now I'm curious what will happen.
Yeah, let's try it. Let's just see what happens. It took 9 days, which is kind of weird. It didn't give us a bunch of money.
Huh. Moderately advanced world. No things here. By the way, I have loaded in and nothing's freaking out. By the way, I have co-op unlocked so I can check all the stuff here.
Okay.
Like the barracks. We have 4 pilots, by the way. Just thought I'd let you know.
Yeah, we should start with 4 pilots and 4 mechs. They're not very good mechs. One of them's a flea. So, like...
Yeah. We have Mason, Brits, Santiago, and Armstrong.
Yeah.
And they're all at, like, base level 1.
They're pretty low down, yeah. So I'm not seeing any missions spawning, and I'm a little worried by that.
Yeah, I am worried about that too, but Yamo looks like it's got its thing going.
Oh, you know what? It didn't charge us positive funds to move either. Like, we're still at 3 million even.
Yeah, we have due in 6 days just a little bit of money.
So one of the mods that we have is... where is it?
We have
it's
better
Super Jump Drive. So but we shouldn't have access to that because we haven't bought one yet. But there's also travel cost tweaks, which are set to the default numbers.
They are certainly doing interesting things with that there, yeah. Okay, hi, resource op from Coyote.
Yeah. There's one of those.
Watch it be like difficulty 90.
Maybe. I don't know.
I'm not like terribly worried.
Difficulty 8. We can probably run that.
We could. It would be a nice little thing to try. Yeah.
Let's see how broken this is. Yeah,
we gotta try a mission, so we have to.
Yeah, basically.
Oh boy.
So there's everybody that we have. This is not...
Okay.
We don't have the particularly best mechs at this point. And we don't have the cash to improve them either, so... We kind of got to find some cash before we can do anything too interesting. We have exactly as many pilots as we have mechs, which is also a dangerous place to be.
Just like I talked with mods with Karunik, one of the things I'm going to be too is talking settings with the mod options and everything. I'm new to it all too, but yeah, we also have undertonnage bonus and stuff like that. We'll be a little more thorough with the mods we do have once we get settled with the fact that they exist.
And things are working and missions are spawning and so on and so forth.
And then I'll go over and explain it for the entire audience, why I chose this, why this is here. Yeah, I'm ready to. Launching in 999 seconds on my screen, which is interesting.
That's a little weird. But you should be seeing a loading screen now, I hope.
I am.
I now hear wind.
Yep. instant action worked for you, and it worked for me too.
Yeah, that doesn't mean that it's gonna work in career mode though, for sure. Like it might not. We don't know.
Wow! I'm in game.
I'm not yet.
I can't move. My options, are they not? Do I have no options or controls set?
I'm still in a black screen. So okay, now things are loading. You are
okay.
Okay, there we go. Can you move now?
I can move.
All right.
Reported some high-value goodies
it's a little.
attention.
No, it's not too laggy actually.
Wow,
this game is beautiful.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I've marked the locations on your nav map, but our scans are not 100%.
It makes a huge difference that fawn biomes thing.
I do not have a crosshair, which is kind of weird.
You don't have a what?
I don't have a crosshair.
Oh yeah, if you install whatchamacallit crosshairs, you do need to like. It didn't do anything with the default things for me.
Objective acquired.
What's the secondary objective? Unknown faction.
Yeah. So that's okay. I can live with no crosshair. Man, this is gorgeous, dude.
Yeah.
Someone's shooting me in the back with them.
Target destroyed.
Nearly there,
The
Commander.
new HUD
Approach
is
the hidden object
beautiful.
to pick it
Yeah,
up.
the new HUD is a big difference.
Detecting unidentified mechs in the
Pretty
area.
cool, honestly.
Moving in to investigate.
Oh, and we have
close
clear
enough.
comms now.
Ready
Do you
to
hear
start
that?
pickup
Yeah.
operation.
Acquired.
I'm collecting that salvage.
Cargo
Wow,
acquired.
shorter time. Wow, a short burst, level 1, and a medium laser, level 5 too. That's
wow.
crazy, but it's not unexpected for salvage. I got more salvage.
Good. Ammunitions can be restocked.
I can see your status in real time. This is kind of way better than just that gauge with the percentage.
I sent that pilot to an early grave.
Okay, step on tanks doesn't work. They just blow up.
Okay.
Check. Enemy mech
oh
is
crap, hi
broadcasting.
bud.
Take it down, Commander.
It's a Jenner.
Let's see if I can.
New target. Jenner.
Commander's target received.
He's running away too. Oh, those jump jets.
Yeah, they act a
Get
little
down.
differently in.
Whew. Sorry, I shot you there. We are not going to kill him in time, are we?
Probably not.
Distress signal sent by
Yeah.
target mech.
I tried.
Yeah, me too. I tried to smack him a couple times.
Oh, it's just artillery.
Okay, that's not so bad.
That's fine. We're in light next. We can outrun any of the artillery.
And we can see the artillery too.
Target destroyed.
This is really cool. Man, you are taking some serious damage.
Yeah.
I got that Jenner cord. I mean, we didn't even edit our loadout, so we're just running defaults, and those defaults are not helpful.
My frame rate's a little slow.
Process. What are them
Mine's
Mercs is dead.
okay. I hope it isn't. Yeah. Okay, I have jump jets and they work just fine. Yeah. Well, this is promising. I expected way worse than this. And we're falling pretty okay.
Add one more
I
to my
noticed
kill
your
count.
frame rates, but if you need to kill the screen share, go ahead.
I'll try it, yeah. There.
Friendly unit scanning IFS.
I don't know if that does anything or not. It does seem to help a little, actually.
Just walk up to it in order to pick it up.
This precision
Incoming
torch
mech lands. We are out here hunting a bounty. And it ain't you. So get lost and don't fuck with us or you won't live to regret it.
Target
Works for me.
acquired. Target destroyed.
I got shelled.
destroyed. Target acquired.
Yeah, it really does feel like a sequel in this right now. Oh my. The scary tanks adjustments are working beautifully.
Yeah.
Target acquired.
Whoa,
Target
whoa, whoa.
destroyed.
Target
What was
down.
that?
Target destroyed.
Salvage confirmed. Ops moving out.
Also, some of these things now have smoke signals rather than light
That
signals.
green light of death.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Payload acquired.
Target acquired.
Can't show
Delta.
nothing but a crate of Timothy Dark. Hey, why is Fahad running out of the ship?
Tier 5 weapon, that gamma is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna join you guys so we don't split lands too bad.
Target acquired.
Okay.
Target destroyed.
I just walked over a tank and
Walk on
didn't
up
take
to
any
the treasure
damage, so
to pick
that's
it up.
not expected, but slightly welcome.
The
Excellent
scary
find,
tanks
Commander.
is affecting
Beginning
like,
recovery
beetles and
now.
stuff too.
Yeah.
So they have their own quadrants and you can take them out and stuff like that. Oh my.
Lots of
oh
red
my.
lights here. Time to make my escape.
Ooh. Man.
Hostile
Yeah, the
spotted.
game-
Engaging.
The game is gonna be a lot scarier.
Yep.
Target destroyed.
Just because it's
Target
new.
acquired.
Oh, whoa, whoa, okay. Game slow down there. Beetle. Thanks for the help, boys.
Target destroyed.
There we go.
The nice thing is that they have their underpoweredness despite having more armor from that mod.
Took a nasty hit
so
there.
they aren't overwhelming and stupid.
Package acquired.
Oh, there goes an arm.
Tango eliminated.
I'm gonna head for beta.
We got a lot of VTOLs in the air now.
Yeah, it's actually encouraging
well-
us to kind of hurry with this,
Yeah,
Target acquired.
yeah.
as opposed to just like a bunch of stuff spawning at the very beginning. And the best idea is to actually go real slow. Oh, we
Yeah,
also have Mech
especially-
Disembark. So we may find
Totally
that's
don't
useful
have-
at some point.
Totally don't have that key bound, but
Oh, it should default as Control D.
Control D.
Target acquired.
Skull unit confirming. Clean kill.
It's interesting, but like I said, I need
Base
to
is
mess
being
around with this.
captured.
Oh, our leopard is okay.
That's fine.
22%. I'm going to save it. I
Okay.
got jump bits.
That's one target down.
It'll be really,
Jump jet fuel
really
low.
nice to
Jump
get
jet fuel
oriented.
empty. Target acquired.
Man, out of everybody we thought would do bad, the Flea's doing the best because he's got the speed to avoid the fire.
Yep.
Okay, it's at 41.
Base is
I need
being
to get
captured.
there.
Target
Oh.
acquired.
Something
Target
keeps
destroyed.
shooting me in the back, but it doesn't exist. I turn around, there's nothing.
So when I was playing the instant actions, I was getting shot in the back a lot by things that I just were not showing up in my sensors.
Salvage ops here. Position secure and scan complete. Teams are on the way.
Running from these tanks, heading straight for
Oh,
Alpha.
it's a blackjack that's capturing and another medium cicada. I'm kind of screwed on my
Okay,
end.
let me get Alpha.
I'm gonna
Let me
tear
get Alpha, and then you
that
can get us out.
apart.
That's not happening.
You can't even approach it.
Jump jet fuel
I
low.
can, but it's either I go or I die.
Right. So let me
me
clear
just
Alpha,
start.
and then you can just dash in, and it'll stop him from firing, I think.
I
Holy shit, holy
disembarked.
shit, holy shit!
Oh, the controls are completely different.
It's
That's okay.
it's standard WASD.
Yeah, it's standard, which is funny because I have my movement.
That was
controls
way too
set.
close. I'm
And
back
you-
at the extraction point.
And you can jump
Well,
into
my
tanks
pilot-
The
too.
Mercs are pathetic.
Did you just die?
Yeah.
Oh,
My
Jesus.
guy was running around and he died. That's okay.
Damn,
I mean,
Commander,
we're
that's
trying
a good
this
one.
out. But that's
Salvage confirmed.
awesome.
Attack ops
That's
inbound.
really cool.
We lost the flea too all of a sudden.
Oh, wow. I mean, we will restart it. We have to, like... More pressingly, why aren't we...
That's a confirmed kill there, Crow's Nest.
And what we can do is we can restart.
Right,
There's so
component
many
lost.
of them.
Need defensive support.
You know, yeah, that's why I'm like, oh, I'm dead. And you're dead too.
No, I might be able to make it to the circle.
Jump jet fuel.
Oh, man,
Nope.
my mech is fried.
Commander,
Except, yeah.
I'm calling for a retreat.
Like,
There's nothing more we can do here. We'll have to do
We
better
can-
next time.
That was bizarre.
difficulty 8, everybody, but...
Yeah. With a full lance of lights and, well, we were still a little under tonnage, but still.
We'll always, we can always reload and everything and just explore, but that was fun.
That's crazy. So we have 23 salvage shares, which lets us get 4 of the 5 parts we need to make a Jenner.
And we can just purchase the rest. Huh.
Well, like, kinda, sorta? It's... Even this screen is a little... It feels different.
Yeah. Not in a bad way, though.
No, not in a bad way. Purchase salvage exceeds available C-bills of 48 million. What?
Yeah, I see that.
But it's not. It's the number...
Huh.
But I didn't purchase any salvage. What in the world?
Huh.
I'm just gonna click on it and see what happens. No, it won't let me
That's fair.
continue.
Huh.
It won't let me continue at all.
Are we just stuck?
I'm stuck here. I'm stuck! I
So
can't-
am I.
I can't choose salvage and I can't not choose salvage. What in the bloody world?
That is weird. I don't even think it's that mod. I think it's something else.
What if I pick the low level salvage? Does it still
No
get angry?
continue.
Yeah, the continue's grayed out for me.
Yeah, it's been purchase salvage exceeds even if you select nothing.
Yeah.
I think failing that mission made the game not know what to do.
It's possible, yeah.
Huh. Maybe we can't fail that mission.
Well, like, it was our first mission, and I guess... I don't know. I can't even get out of,
To load. Yeah, we have to close the game. We're soft locked.
That's insane. No way. Alright. Well, that I think was a good first test. We're gonna make this a short stream so that we don't... But I think this illustrates that some more work is clearly needed. Oh my
I mean,
goodness.
it's a good start. The proving ground test worked up until this point.
Yeah,
and
I
that's
mean,
more than we expected.
The mission did not crash. It was a little bit overpowered, the enemies maybe, but okay, we're gonna call this episode here. But yeah, this is kind of, you know, part and parcel to adding 85 or 87 mods to something is that some things are just going to be a little funky. And, wow.
Well, yeah, I had fun.
Yeah,
It was
absolutely.
It's kind of neat to have a peek into what is essentially our personal sequel to the game we once played.
Yeah. And, yeah, so we will be back next week. We'll do some more prep over the time that we have, and hopefully we'll find something that actually works and doesn't lock us in the salvage screen, which is something that I didn't think was even you could do. Like back in the previous version, you could leave without using up all your salvage. It'd give you a warning. It'd be like, hey, you still have 4 points of salvage left. But in this case, like, it doesn't even let us do that. So I don't know. We'll have to figure out what's going on with these things. Maybe you have to play around with some mod options. But anyway, we're going to call the stream here for this week. And next week we'll be back with something that will probably work better. We'll see. So yeah, everybody, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Diz, thanks for hanging out. And thanks for all the work you did in kind of arranging this list of mods.
Took me months, but I'm happy I did it.
And so yeah, see y'all later. Have a good weekend, everybody.
Until then.